much. I think I must, at this point, first of all, acknowledge the supremacy of God, that God in His infinite mercies has seen us through from the time we were sworn in on 15th of January 2022 as the substantive 10th executive president of the Grammar School Alumni Association. We came in as the 10th Executive Council, I and my team, and the reason why I decided to put myself up for service is because we shouldn't forget the fact that I was a member of the 2019 to 2021 Global Executive Council, being the chairman of Lagos branch. That's what the constitution says, that at the branch level, the chairman of each branch becomes a member of the Executive Council. So I came in as the chairman of Lagos branch in 2019, and I served meritoriously for 2 years, that is 2019 to 2021. And then I was able to be close to the council. I was able to see what is happening in the school, what the level of infrastructural decay, the achievements of that ninth executive council, the achievements, their shortcomings, and what were their limiting factors. So these 2 years that I was a chairman prepared me for the greater challenge of coming up on board as a president. I saw those things that I think we could as well do differently. I saw those areas that I think we can show much more compassion, areas where we can make so many improvements. So the 2 years was a preparatory years for me to be able to come on board. And when I made myself available, it was not by compulsion, it was a voluntary thing that yes, I'm going to put in my best, my very best, to the association to ensure that that school, that only school that has given me that platform, that values that we were inculcated in us when we are in the formative years in the school, we want to, I have that passion to give back to the alma mater, that passion to make a difference. And that is why during the time that I was giving my speech, the acceptance speech, I made it clear that I'm going to do things differently. That's not going to be business as usual, that we are going to make a lot of impact. And I came in with that kind of passion for the association, that spirit of giving back, that spirit of yes, we've done some things in the past, but those are not things that I think we should have achieved. We have achieved far more than that, and that is the kind of drive that I came bringing to the association.
The new incoming should continue with these people because they transform the school, they change a lot of things. I really commend them all the ESCO. I commend, they transformed, go to that school now. Now they are doing a perimeter fencing in our school now so that nobody can encroach. So they are focused, they do a lot. Just follow, they should not deviate from what They will be met on ground. So this, yeah.
I want to tell you that I don't know whether other council members had done any retreat before, but that was the first that I knew was done, and it shows clear signal of what we intend to do. That is that the first uh, retreat by the association, that's the 3 day retreat, and the second thing that I can tell you quickly is the registration of the constitution, because by the time we came in, the constitution was not registered. Although we had the constitution, we met the constitution on ground, but it was not registered. But we ensured, with the cooperation of Barrister Gbega Fabilola, that it was before the space of 3 months, we got the constitution registered. So that's also an accomplishment. And of course, we have the target of expansion of branches. And it's on record that what we met was about 4 branches all over the world. And as of now, we're having 11 branches all over the world. And what we have done is to turn the institution, to turn the Alumni Association from being a national association to a global association. And in order for us to do that effectively, we had to revise the constitution. We had to revise the constitution. So we globalized the association.
I said, in a scale of 1 to 10, I will give him 8. That one is in a scale of 1 to 10, I will give him 8.
Alumni associations are part and parcel of the administration of secondary schools and other institutions in the country. That's the role they should play. They should get involved in all the activities of the school. And I think in most cases, they've been very effective. American Grammar School in the last, well, I would not say not only in the last few years under the leadership of Dr. Oniyi Ijogu, but they've been doing it. So many classrooms were repaired, constructed, roads were tarred. I was there last week and I saw my class one day, beautifully reconstructed, painted. I drove around and I was very happy. So the school is doing very well. The management of the institution is up to the task. And of course, those who are going to take over from Ijogu must be able to, at least if they cannot meet that level of achievement, at least close to that level of achievement. But they've done very well, and the school is on a very solid footing today.
Who is Niyi Ijogu? Dr. Niyi Ijogu. Well, this is a very big question that is loaded with many positive response. I will say Niyi Ijogu is a well-organized man, a informative man, a man with creativity, a man that is highly dedicated, a man that doesn't know what to give out. He gives out anyhow. A man that whenever you see him, you will be happy. He's a man that always brings happiness to the mind of people. Highly intelligent, highly brilliant man, and a man that has passion for the development of the younger ones. You will discover that in the last 4 years, the story of Alumni Grammar School changed. So we have a lot of transformation, a lot of innovation, and a lot of creativity ideas that comes up in the campus. Fast development, the fast growth of Alumni Grammar School in terms of infrastructure can be traced to the 10th Executive Council. Our formidable, our dedicated and able global president, Dr. Niyi. When we are talking about the transformation of a grammar school to a modern school, we cannot write the history without mention Dr. Niyi. So it was during the 10th Executive Council that the school saw a massive transformation. When I'm talking about massive transformation, the school just turned to modern, contemporary schools just in a twinkle of an eye. These are the creativity, innovation that our amiable global president put in place. So you can see this long block. It was a segregated block before. Class of 6, class of 3. So it was during that 78th anniversary that the long block were being innovated. Not only the long block, all the schools were being innovated. Then the land that were being encroached, it was being opened by these 10th executive council members. It was being encroached. Then the United Grammar School was globally recognized, and it was put on the map world. So from when you go to United Grammar School, easily you can know the transformation and the growth of the school concerning the infrastructure, concerning the academics. Not only that, this 10th Executive Council facilitated a lot of old students to come back to the school. This man solemnly donated, befitting, very amazing, and that the other schools are compared with us, the administrative block, which is being named Dr. Niyi administrative block.
I don't know the adjective I can use than to say, one is a man of his words, two is an indefatigable, enigmatic person, is a visionary person, is committed, is dedicated. I don't know the adjective I can use more than that. I don't know, but all I know, as I said, he knows what he's doing. A person who knows what he's doing, he achieved a lot. And he was one who volunteered. He sacrificed a lot. He has sacrificed a lot. He has sacrificed a lot. He sacrificed a lot. Selfless service. His sacrifice, his time, money, everything. Now look at that building we are having that administrative block. You see, good randomly build it. Nobody has ever done it before, and I don't think nobody will ever do it again. You can't go and destroy that and say you want to build your own. Is it possible? So nobody can do it again. Right from the discipline, attitude, imbibing us by our seniors, people like Dr. Odeyemi, like engineer Gudana of the late that was a wonderful fellow. All those people gave us the sense of possession, sense of leadership, that look, you could be anything in your life if you wish to be and if you work hard. But most especially with honesty and skill. And then they started, why can't we start a technical sector whereby you'll be able to groom them? They will groom up to be into AI in their carpentry and all those things. All these things are things that you cannot do without, and these are the things that are holding the economy of the world anyway.
The outgoing president, Dr. Niyi led us like no other person to do remarkable things for our institution. It's a way of giving back. The school has given to you, and if you become outstanding in the society, you should be able to give back to the school and help those who are coming behind for them to see what they are capable of doing in the society and for us to progress together. So it's a very good thing, and I recommend it to institutions that don't have a virile old students association to set up one and give back to the school that shaped life for them when they had no vision about what they wanted to become in life really. So the our old student association has been such a fantastic this thing, but Dr. Niyi Jogo took it to another level. But Niyi Jogo has become a legend in our midst, and forever we continue to talk about the various things. Apart from bringing his administrative ingenuity into running the business, he put down his money. For example, he and his wife built a befitting principal's office for the school, and likewise he led us to do some other um, projects. For example, the renovation of the oldest block in the school. You understand me? He did outstandingly well, and in fact, many branches were ready to cooperate because they saw value for the money they were contributing. We handle it in such a transparent fashion, and we are lucky that we had him at that critical point that he came in to help us move the association up. And we thank him exceedingly, and members of his executive for doing so well for us.
The Alumni Secretariat. It has been under construction for years, but when Dr. Jogo came on board, single-handedly he finished the project, equipped it with all facilities that are very necessary for a functional office. He brought furnitures, air conditioners, everything, name it. So that's one of the things that I know will even thrill me till I die. For somebody to volunteer so much from his personal resources, it's something to be glad about. And I don't think we have ever had it so good. Another thing is for one of the former quarters here that the alumni renovated. Total innovation, and made it something like a guest house for either those students that are coming to Akure to perform one thing or the other, or even in the school. That's a very great achievement. We don't need to go and spend millions or so much outside the company. And when opportunity that it will give us is that you will be afforded an opportunity to go around the school and see what is really happening. So those are the two projects that I think they are very, very, very commendable.
And thank God for our global president too. He was a friend. We were very close while with the school because it's very popular among us then because his dad is one of our teacher, and they used to sell akara and bread and ejadidin and something that we call it baba jogun, so baba jogun. So we always go, and with the little money we make, we buy something to enjoy ourselves. So me and he were close. Even while I was working with Federal Ministry of Housing, he has an office around the the office there in Papa Balewa's Girl. So I used to go there to fellowship and so through him I was able to connect to a lot of other friends when I was there. So when I came out and God started blessing me too, I remember the school. I gave the students scholarship. It's a school life scholarship. It's not a scholarship per year. I also bought them some books so that they can perform well in their education. And I believe that those books and the scholarship is encouraging a lot of them. I told the school, give me brilliant students whose parents does not have money enough to cater for them. And I believe they are doing well. So looking at the result of the school, I think they are doing well.
Is the man with the golden touch. We are not so excited to let him leave the Lagos branch as our leader here. You know, he was so effective. He really did wonders. And since he took over in the global stage, everybody sees again what could happen, what could be done. He has shown the template. It will be difficult now to follow up in his footsteps. It will be. So, but I pray God will continue to bring people who will help the school. Yeah, he is doing wonderfully well. And I believe he will continue to do wonderfully well. And when he finishes his tour, maybe we will still have to create a position that will not allow you to go. He has the energy, he has the drive, he has the intellect, he has the vision, he is able to make things happen. So, for as long as it's possible, he should continue to stay around.
So I will be very happy if the students, old students, officers provide means for online training, which may not only be for students of Oyemeku, but which they can be directed to places where they can get training. I was the third PhD from Manchester, and what I learned during those 3 years is not up to 1 million of what somebody in secondary school will use on handset now. So it will be escalating, but we need correct leadership to be able to identify resources which can help in developing the students. The current executive under Dr. Niyi Jobu got people even donating $500,000 towards fencing. So that's one project. Other projects will come whereby people will have, I think there was some time when they bought computers. I can't remember which regime for use in the school. So such things will enhance. And then those current students, they are lucky. They have us to refer to. And that if we made it even with adequate facilities, what can they? So the sky is the limit for them. And so we encourage the leadership to do things online for the use and development of the students.
As a matter of fact, this executive has transformed, if I use the word, the landscape. We start with infrastructure upgrade. When you go to the school now and you look at the way it was, everybody, I mean, even the blind will know that things are quite different. In other words, in approaching the school, you are elated about what you see. You know, starting with the admin block, you have the alumni secretariat, which was never even contemplated. You know, if we wanted to have contemplated it, but it wasn't done. It was not even contemplated. But this ESCO brought it to place, brought it into existence. There's also something as a guest house that is already there. And then, of course, you will know the block that is named after the global president and his wife. That is also there. And generally, the school has received a massive facelift. And I believe that the ESCO deserves strong commendation for that. Then you talk of branch expansion. Now, we have very few branches before now. Maybe you probably may talk of Lagos, Ibadan, Akure, at the very most, and Ado-Ekiti. But today, we talk of Abuja, we talk of Port Harcourt, we talk of Abeokuta in Nigeria. Then we now talk about the ones in diaspora, United States, and you talk about the one in the UK. And that's why what gave rise to the nomenclature of the global executive. And you also look at it, this executive has spearheaded, the amendment of the constitution, so that has put the association itself on a sound footing beyond what it was. So I believe that if we put all of this together, we must say kudos to this ESCO. They've done a fantastic job under the leadership of Dr. Nijo.
Well, to me, he's an intelligent person and focused. And he was, that he's a member of the Lagos branch, and I think he was chairman of Lagos branch here before going to the national executive. So his interest in the branch still remains constant, which is a demonstration of his general interest in the old boys. So I'm impressed by him because I think he takes everything concerning the old boys seriously. And that is my advice to anybody who is called or ready to serve. But I cannot give advice on any particular issue. But I'm saying that your interest is all right. And the commitment or the decisions or activities you carry out upon any issue that comes up, it depends on this your interest. I cannot say when this comes up because I don't know anything that will come up. Yeah. But keep your interest sharp and committed.
Well, I give the current executive of the alumni, the 10th executive of Grammar School, a great pass mark, at least 75%. That is excellent. They have done well, they have impacted the school, and by and large, they've been able to galvanize the old students to come together and support the school. That's why we are seeing the impact in the school towards in the area of construction, the innovation, provision of educational instructional materials, and to impact positively on the school. Well, the global president, Dr. Nijo, is unassuming. It's a go-getter, and I'll say a square peg in square hole. He's a man who has really prepared himself for leadership position. That is one reason why he was found worthy to occupy that exalted office. He was imparting the school and has achieved a lot. And they have been so helpful, they have been so supportive. We also have with the government, when we took over in 2022, early 2022, we went round, we met the government, we went to meet the head of service, we met the commissioner of education, we met the governor then, and they were all pledged that they are going to support us. And of course, that is part of the reason why one of the projects being done as we speak in Orimekun is the renovation and upliftment of the technical laboratory. That's being funded by the state government, and we say a big thank you to His Excellency Governor Ayedatiwa of Ondo State
for that initiative. So thank you very much, sir, for doing that for us. And of course, we still coming back to your doorstep because we need more. And again, we want to say a big thank you to our distinguished senator, Senator Adebamire. He facilitated some projects for uh, our place school, and the progress runs to up to about 1.2 billion. We are now happy that the projects are almost getting to completion. I was on site about 3 days ago, going out to see those projects that are ongoing, and I must tell you that I'm fascinated with what I saw. The level of workmanship, the specifications, and the zeal of the contractor to deliver to time. And the contractor had promised that he's going to ensure that the new hall that is going to be donated, that is being built, that will be donated, will be ready before Christmas. And it's also on record that it's not only the school, the new hall, but we're also having a two-level classroom. I think it should be about almost 12 classrooms that is being donated also by that intervention fund facilitated by Honorable our distinguished Senator Adebamire. And of course, that classroom, we believe that God has helped us. That's the first thing. And we also believe that we've enjoyed the unity of the members of the association. We have an uncommon passion, unwavering spirit towards giving back to the association. And you see, when you are at the driver's seat, and the way you drive motivates others to join the bus, makes a lot of difference. So the zeal, the vision and the mission, the speed that we achieve things, and also the quality of the infrastructural development, which is massive, which is unprecedented, which is phenomenal, plays a huge factor in scoring the 10th Executive Council. And we believe that we have laid the foundation. We believe that we have done what we can within our capacity. And we believe that it is sustainable and it will be taken to greater heights by other councils that follow. So we thank God for what we've been able to do, what we've been able to achieve, and we also recognize the fact that it's not only the president that is doing it, but he's the one at the driver's seat, and collectively those people that are responsible for the 10th Executive Council have done incredibly very well. Thank you very much.
Almighty Father, who for the years ago, the school